Sometimes distinguishing the different types of media is tricky, right? This time we're talking about alternative marketing. So these are maybe not, we'll see some of the reflection of media forms, but we're also going to see just different ways in which we can communicate our branded messages to consumers. Alternative marketing programs, really this is the kitchen sink. You could throw anything in here that doesn't fit within your traditional paid advertising methods. So we're going to see a lot more creativity and a lot more breaking the rules when it comes to how we communicate our brand. We can talk about things like buzz marketing, guerrilla marketing, lifestyle marketing, experiential marketing, product placement, and branded entertainment. These are probably the most well-known and well-developed alternative marketing areas that we're seeing today. Buzz marketing, we love the word buzz. And really this is, key to branded communications. It's not just what we're saying about our brand, but it's what consumers say about us. So I get a big hint of this earned media placement when I think about buzz marketing. You want to kind of create these kinds of brand ambassadors, whether they're a paid brand ambassador or just an everyday brand ambassador like you and me. When I take a picture of my Adidas running shoes and I post it to Instagram, with an inspirational quote because I ran, this morning wearing my Adidas running shoes, I become a brand ambassador. And typically speaking, we all probably are brand ambassadors for the brands that we love. We talk about the brands we love, we share pictures about the brands we love, and we just create that buzz around them. And clearly that's very valuable to brands because it's way more credible because it's not a paid for media placement. You can think about buzz marketing as happening in these stages. I like these words. I'm not so sure how typical we'll hear people talking this way in the marketplace, but in terms of, as I said, in terms of people who are working in the advertising industry. But this idea of inoculation, incubation, infection, it's all about inoculation is kind of placing the ideas, right? It's planting the seed. Incubation is, that seed is kind of nurtured, you water it, and it starts to grow. So incubation is when we have these ideas as festering and starting to bubble up. And then we reach these infection levels. This reminds us a lot about viral videos or viral campaigns. That's when buzz reaches its infection stage, is when it's being passed around and shared between a whole lot of people. Stealth marketing is a little bit weird because it's not, some people question whether it's a viable approach. Because stealth marketing is when you kind of obscure or hide the fact that your brand is behind a promotion. So you want to be really careful because it can be conceived as being unethical. You see the picture on the slide here of this woman taking a picture of another woman, in front of, I think that's the Taj Mahal. There was an incident maybe a few years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago in Times Square where a digital camera brand sent people out into Times Square with a camera and they asked other people to take pictures of them. The people who were asked, you're out and someone, a tourist, says, oh, can you take my picture in front of Hard Rock Cafe or something along those lines. And so, but really it was a whole scam. It was a whole, these were people that were paid by the brand to just go out and engage people and talk about the camera. But, it was seen as being in bad form because those tourists who were approached by these marketers didn't know that these people were actually being paid by the brand. So be careful with stealth marketing. I'm going to say I don't like it because I think it could be really unethical. Guerrilla marketing, everyone loves this term of guerrilla marketing because we have this kind of vision of street teams like swarming out and doing cool things. And that's really what this is. Guerrilla marketing is like street level marketing which has a lot of engagement with people in a specific location. So you'll want to create programs and campaigns that appeal to those local consumers. So, I might, I'm a big Mets fan. I went to a Mets game not that long ago where, as we came off the train at Shea Stadium, they were giving away T-shirts. The T-shirts were Alka-Seltzer t-shirts with the little Alka-Seltzer logo. And it was a really nice guerrilla marketing campaign because it promoted the brand. It promoted it in a relevant space because we all were heading into baseball where we were going to eat hot dogs and drink beer and end up with heartburn. So you want to make sure that it is relevant, the campaign is relevant to a location or a particular target. Lifestyle marketing is another thing that I'm including here because, this is just a big thing that brands talk about these days. They want to create lifestyles around their brand so that their brands really speak to people, the way that they live, their hobbies, what they value in terms of entertainment, so that the brand represents all inclusively this person's lifestyle. Armani Exchange did the great music festivals and fashion shows, and you see many brands doing very similar things. Budweiser has this Made in America tour every summer, and that's reflecting this idea of how Budweiser is a lifestyle brand. Budweiser connects with you through the music. Music, expresses our lives, and Budweiser is getting in on that action. Experiential marketing is another one that's important, and just generally speaking, everything is about experiences these days, right? So you're going to see a lot more talk of experiences. You're going to see a lot more use of interactive connections, whether it's through your mobile devices or online. We're trying to engage consumers, and that's a big thing. And you can see how these brands, Nickelodeon and Cotton Inc., did quite a interesting experiential marketing campaigns that really resonated well with their consumers. We also have product placement, and then finally branded entertainment, which we'll see on the next slide. Product placement is very kind of straightforward, where you get your product into a movie, right? So if someone is drinking a cola in a movie, let's make that cola Coca-Cola, and Coca-Cola gets a product placement. It really naturalizes your brand over time. Branded entertainment is a little bit different because really the storyline is about the brand. So we build the content. So let's say the movie is all about the brand. So brand entertainment is much more intense, where the brand actually has a starring role. In product placement, the brand is just, it's a prop, right? It's an accessory. But with branded entertainment, the brand is the focus, and it really allows for the action in the entertainment piece to reach its conclusion. So there you have some of these alternative marketing programs and approaches that you can take for your brand.